What has brought you joy this year?
Singing together, celebrating together, at times eating together, or simply gathering on Zoom together with a heart tap and learning and praying and doing and growing together.
Playing Monopoly and watching weird TV. And for the first time in my life, I started to watch football. And for some odd reason, that has brought me joy.
Since the very beginning of the pandemic, one of the things that has brought me great joy and has had a regular, constant presence in my life has been our Shabbat morning meeting and Torah study. We're not all walking into the Beit Midrash, but we're all walking into people's homes in some sense. People are inviting us in to study with them at their kitchen table.
I've been so blessed to be able to not just to sing, but to create music with others. Being able to create sacred memories here at TBE in a creative way, including the Maccabeats, which really brought a ton of joy, not just to me, but I think to our whole community. It was like really, really special.
We had 4 generations in this building celebrating together, bringing such light and song and joy and excitement and just unbound energy. And it gave me such a sense of hope of what we can do in 2022.
I want to remember that we can do hard things. I want to remember that no matter how difficult life gets, there is a way to find joy, and there's a way to do good, and there's a way to go on.
The amount of energy in the Tikkun Olam world is amazing and surprising. Like, I thought that I knew it before, and then now having this opportunity to be VP of Tikkun Olam has showed me the multitudes of people involved and the energy and dedication, and like every single person who works on Tikkun Olam seems to have more than 24 hours in the day.
There's no playbook. The playbooks that we used might not be right for this current moment, and the playbooks that we relied on for the time before that may or may not work right now. So the beautiful thing about there being no playbook is that you get to invent where you're going. The completely terrifying thing about having no playbook is you never know when you're doing the right thing.
I feel like I'm learning all over again how to be a teacher, which is really great. It's always a good reminder of like, I don't know everything yet. And it's exciting and it's invigorating to be learning new skills and putting new things to the test, and to mess up and to do better the next day, and to be with students and with colleagues who are there to be like, okay, how do we make tomorrow better?
Christine and I were the first 2 people back in the building. And it felt so overwhelming to look at Jody and Shauna and Rabbi Sissenwein, Rabbi Sherman, Rabbi Sapphire, and just think, oh my gosh, yes. And then it was so painful as a reminder that it was going to be such a slow process, but that we had the courage to do it. And it felt like such an honor and such a responsibility. And then when the bulletin came out, and my son Gabriel doesn't say much, he's like, you're on the cover of the most important magazine. And I thought to myself, oh my God, like Vogue has finally recognized me. But it wasn't Vogue, it was a bulletin from the temple. And it sits up in our home. As the Hasidic masters often teach, that at the beginning of creation, there was an abundance of light. And it was all placed in the world. And then it was brought back up to God in order to make space for the world. And that light, it couldn't contain itself in such a small space. So it shattered and broke out
and it's spread all throughout the world. And the Hasidic masters teach us that part of our way that we walk in the world is to be able to see that light. I think one of the ways that I've found shalom, if shalom is the pursuit of wholeness, and we're living in a broken, fractured world, so many of us are walking and living in the pursuit of filling in that broken space.
Like, this is where I come to feel more like me.
I feel like I can be a better version of myself when I'm in this community, which I guess means I feel a sense of shalom when I'm here.
In 2022, I hope that every member of our community feels comfortable and feels that they belong in this community, and that every member can find their place at TBE.
I'm hopeful for, the continuity of great things, and I hope that it comes with a sense of ease and peace.
At this point, nothing really surprises me because everything is new and different all the time. The question is how do we find the courage, the strength, and the inspiration to keep walking forward into those surprises and into that unknown with a sense of joy and purpose and meaning.
Those are the moments, those few, just gotta grab them.